Hello guys and welcome back to Mr. T Does Things, and today we are looking at version 2 of my original truck transformer. Now, I haven't uploaded in a while and this has just been sitting there on my desk, so I figured I might as well make a video on it. Looking at the truck mode, he's changed from a flat-nosed truck to a long-nosed truck, mimicking movie Optimus Prime. Just these. Seeing how he also became a long-nosed truck in the transition from G1 to live action. Looking at the vehicle more closely, we can see that he has now adopted a white color scheme where the pieces of the truck weren't there before, which is to say that it's almost like the white parts got stuck onto him almost. You can see that he kept his grey gas tanks and the black wheels here. I also wanted to use these same type of black wheels for the front, but I didn't have the pieces. Then if we look to the back, you can see his head quite clearly, which is unfortunate because it's white, so it doesn't blend in at all. But if we look at the bed of the truck, it's completely flat, very clean, and I'm very proud of that. There is a massive hole here, and if you fell, you might be able to jam one of his weapons in, but they don't really fit, unless like you take the hilt out of the saber. Overall, I think that while there are some spots of improvement for the truck, I'd say it is pretty good. He doesn't roll. He slides, but doesn't roll. And the parts of the truck I'm particularly proud of is the gas tanks, the very front, so that if you're looking at it dead on, it looks alright. And then, yeah, I'm mainly proud of the transformation and the robot mode. So let's get to that. First, we break apart the back, rotate these forward. Then we move this up and then shift this down. Then we shift these slightly out, otherwise they won't have enough clearance. Move them forward, and if they're a bit sticking out too much, you can just push them back in so that they're nice and in line. We do the same for the other side. Then we bring the legs down, and on the thighs you will see these two ingot pieces. We'll slide them up to fill out the rest of his thigh, and then it doesn't look as holeful. Holeful? Holy? Holy thighs. Coming to this section here, you're gonna want to be careful because in my time of transforming this to and back, clutch power was never this Mox. Yeah, let's go with Mox. Strongest point. I'm gonna bring up the head here because it will make things easier later on. Yeah, so as you can see, this part falls off, and so if I ever make a version 3, I would like to fix this. Yeah, fix this. I don't know why I was looking for more ways to say what I just yeah. So then we're gonna hold this, bring it out, do the same with the other side, just slide it forward. Another thing I like about this transformer is that it also has the classic Optimus Prime-esque transformation where you move the arms to the side of the torso. And then this part I'm particularly proud of because though his robot mode is basically done now, let me just rotate the arms outwards. You have this unsightly backpack that just juts out. And so, while you could leave it like this, if you're a weirdo. I mean, yeah, no, if you're a weirdo. You, for the full, complete transformation as intended, as you can see, if you remember from when this fell off, the pieces can slide forwards. Then these rotate that way. That's one side there. Careful not to pull them off. See, it's weird because sometimes they feel tight and then sometimes they're loose. So it just barely makes it very inconsistent, I must say. So then you have this formation, which is, well, I wouldn't say flatter, but it does look better. And so what you then can do is you can just, ooh, fell off. Yeah, that, they can never decide. You can rotate that around. Then you want to reorient everything. So then this fills out his silhouette. Looks really cool. And then let me just straighten everything out. And there you have his robot mode. Now, I don't have the original to compare to because basically I have very limited parts, and so almost all the parts that I used in the original build have now gone into him. And I think I like that sort of idea because then it's almost like this is really his upgraded form and not just his own separate thing. As you can see, you have the wheels on the back. And that's a whole thing with this Transformer where he just feels like really kibbleless. Yeah. And for those who are new to Transformers, kibble is when there are bits of the vehicle mode sticking out in robot mode. Sometimes this is intentional, like the window pecs on Optimus Prime, and other times it's unintentional, like often having the backs of cars just on your average Transformer, which looks really unsightly. But yeah, the only main bits of kibble I see here is this, but in my mind it was kind of like a sort of like a propulsion pack, like the one on Samus Aran. But yeah, going over the posability, if we move this back out and back, just to add some extra clearance for the arms, they have full 360. They have a slight backwards butterfly because of transformation, as a lot of Optimus Prime-ish characters do. They go about up that far, but then if you move aside the smokestacks, they go there, so not too much. Oh wait, not at all, they don't change anything, lol. A bicep swivel, a 90-degree elbow bend that also goes backwards, a wrist bend? I mean, I guess it would be sort of this thing in real life. And then, whatever the hell this is, this can either be a wrist swivel or a finger twiggle, whatever you feel like. Then, moving to the abdomen, you got, yeah, that's the clutch power I was talking about, so you have to really grip this thing. You got an abdomen side to side-ish. He can like slightly arch his back forward, but not too much. Oh, almost went off camera there. He can arch his back slightly forward, but not too much at all. He can go back really far though. And yeah, that's about it for the torso. Then you have full ball joint at the leg, so it goes all around the place. It can go all the way up, and it can go all the way up there too. It's a ball joint again, so bend, bicep, no, thigh swivel. Then you got an alright ankle pivot and a pretty good ankle tilt, shall I say. Yeah, an ankle tilt. With all that combined, you can get him into some pretty dynamic poses. And posing will be, oh yeah, and he can look up. Alright. Not good, but alright enough. Let me move his, he almost looks like that one Naruto frame. And he looks pretty odd, but as I mentioned earlier, he has weapons. So I say gun goes in left hand, and then sword / saber goes in right hand. So then you got these really cool poses you can get, gun and saber in hand. This piece I took from the Darth Vader mech. If you ever want to know where the hell did he get that, it's from there. And so this is kind of like my magnum opus, because for the longest time I wanted to make a Transformer. Well, I wanted to make an Optimus Prime that followed my own version of the scheme. Obviously, there'd be some bits that would essentially stay the same across multiple versions, but I really wanted to make him my own. And so obviously, I've come up with him, and I'm really proud of him because he looks really good for one, and number two, he's basically my own original creation. Now, being an OC, I have no clue what to name him, and I have no clue what to put as part of his lore. So you can comment down below what story beats you think he should have. Maybe the fact that he looks so similar to Optimus Prime can be a part of his story. Maybe he's a mercenary. Maybe he's a Decepticon. Maybe he's a pacifist who does what he must. And I'd like to also incorporate the previous version of this design into that. So, building off the pacifist idea, he was just a small little truck who'd haul resources about, and then in a Decepticon attack, he was destroyed and rebuilt into whatever the hell this is. So yeah. What else to say? But yeah, you guys can give me names. You guys can give me story ideas. You can give me partner piece ideas to make for this guy. I don't want to destroy him because I'm really proud of him. So after I figure out how Bricklink works, I'll order all the parts I use to make him, and then make like a proper version with maximum color scheme, because this one has a few blemishes in his color scheme that I don't like the random pops of white, though I might keep that, as well as his feet being partially blue, but that could be a reference to the original version. But yeah, this is Mr. T Does Things, signing off with Lego Transformers number 1, shall we say. Yeah. So yeah, Lego Transformers number 1, Noname.